I always struggled to make consistent, lasting progress. I struggled to make progress that would stick. I always kept quitting. And one of the biggest issues that I faced was whenever I would keep quitting, I'd get stuck in really long fucking ruts. Like I'm talking 1 month rut, fucking 3 weeks, 2 weeks, an entire fucking week. Just all in all, one of the main reasons why I would lose my progress was that I would get stuck in these really long depressive ruts. And for these past 10 months, as I worked on myself, as I worked on trying to get consistent, I discovered why that was the case. I discovered why I would get stuck in these really long fucking ruts. So let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about why that happens. Number one is your commitment to this kind of life, your commitment to self-improvement. So I noticed in myself that there was a lot of lenience, there was a lot of ease in my own mistakes. Like whenever I would make a mistake, there was a lot of, there was a part of me, right, that was okay with me indulging in my bad habits, fucking up basically, making a mistake, indulging in my fucking instant gratifications. There was a part of me that was okay with that happening. There was a part of me that was too lenient with that happening. And I tried to analyze that. I tried to understand why that was the case. Why was that happening? And I realized that it's actually because I'm not really all in with self-improvement. I'm not really 100% committed to self-improvement. Sure, I would do the habits, sure, I would work on myself, but there was a part of me that didn't want self-improvement. There was a part of me that didn't want the hardship, the pain, the discomfort that came along with self-improvement, came along with that life of growth. Which I honestly think right now is kind of fucking stupid. Because the reward that you reap are a fucking diametric difference. A diametric, a diametric scale. That's better. A diametric scale to the pain that you will receive. High rewards equals high fucking pain. And with that life of self-improvement, you just gotta understand, do you want this life or not? Do you want this life or not? Do you want to live this life of self-improvement where you get everything that you could ever want, or you could get a 10 out of 10 aesthetic, sexy physique, where you can travel around the world, where you can fucking get hot bitches? Do you want this life? Do you want what it has to offer you? Yes, right? You want it, right? Those are the rewards that you can get. You have to understand there are sacrifices that you need to make, pain that you need to face every single fucking day. Are you prepared to do that? Are you prepared to face off with that discomfort every single day? Are you prepared to face that pain, to be disciplined, to grit your teeth through the entire process, to get through it just so you can reap the rewards that you can sow at the end of that tunnel? Are you prepared to face that pain? And you know what my answer is to that? Looking into my old life, the life that we have lived before. It was fucking depressing, right? It was fucking depressing. It was unfulfilling. We were unsatisfied with ourselves. We hated ourselves. To me, I hated myself a fuck lot, dude. To the point where I fucking tried to kill myself for it. I hated my life, dude. I hated the life that I was living. I hated the things that I was fucking doing. So to me, and you might relate a lot to my situation as well, to us, that old life of indulgences, instant gratification, of fucking our brain over with porn, video games, social media. We hate it. We don't like it. We don't want to live that way any longer than it already was. So what came into my mind was this thought. I'm going to live like this anyway. I don't see any other option. I'm going to live my life in self-improvement anyway. What's there really to fucking make a decision on? I'm already gonna be on self-improvement anyway, so is that really a decision? The sacrifice, yeah, I mean, okay, it's normal for me, that's normal. That's normal for men like us who are on self-improvement. That's normal for men like us who are actually making a change in our lives. That pain is a diametric scale to the rewards that we're going to reap, to the life that we're going to live, to the fulfillment that we can get from living this kind of life. Self-improvement is your life. Self-improvement is normal. Like, the things that we do, the things that we feel, the things that we're faced off against are normal. Because if we're going to live like this anyway, then it's normal. Self-improvement and all it has to offer and all you have to sacrifice, all of that is normal. So you just gotta see it that way. It's fucking normal. It's your life. That's just it. Like, in order to get 100% commitment, you just gotta understand self-improvement is your life. Self-improvement, like, you're going to do this anyway. Like, you don't see another option. Like, do you want to go back to your bad habits? Do you want to go back to your indulgences? Are you a bitch? Are you a fucking pussy? Would you rather be a lenient little faggot? No, right? And if you are, then fuck you. For a lot of us, that's a no, right? So keep this in mind. Your commitment can be attained through simply accepting this as a fact, that you are man on self-improvement. And this is your life. Like, you're going to live like this anyway. So what's really the fucking point? Like, what's really there to fucking think about? Your brain will try to convince you because of your uncertainty. So I recommend that you just get on with this fucking decision. Like, you're going to live like this anyway. What's really there to think about? Like, this is your life. Like, this is your life anyway. So make sure to ingrain that into your fucking head. Moving forward with a more practical lesson is when you are falling off, right? When you fucking are falling off, you're now in the midst of indulging in your instant gratifications, your bad habits, you need to start to be aware of it. You have to notice it and call it out. Like, call out your own fucking bullshit. Like, in order for you to get out of a rut as fast as fucking possible, I would get out of a rut in just one fucking day. One fucking day of me fucking up, and I would call myself out. I would call myself out on my own bullshit, right? I would call myself out whenever I would fucking go on my phone, scroll on social media. I would have a thought of reason, right? I would have a thought that would try to reason me out of getting back into self-improvement. That would reason me out to actually getting my shit together and locking back in again. So whenever I would get those thoughts, I always used to distract myself. I always just ignored my conscience. I always just ignored those thoughts of reason. And I would amplify the bitch voice. I would amplify the voice of indulgence. I would just hammer away at just indulging. Oh, shorts, hee hee, shorts, hee hee, shorts. That was just my mind whenever I would get stuck in a rut. And that was one of the reasons why I would get stuck in really long fucking ruts. It was because whenever I would get stuck in these really long fucking ruts, I would ignore my conscience. I would ignore my thought of reason. I would ignore who I am, what I'm striving for, what I'm working for, what I'm making an effort for, and I would just distract myself with my indulgences. So what I would do is when I would fucking indulge in my instant gratifications, I would have these thoughts. I would have a conscience, and I would call it out. I would strengthen that conscience. I would fucking give support to that reasoning that I'm being given by my thought. And whenever I would fucking scroll on social media, I would have these thoughts this is wrong. This isn't right. What am I doing? This is fucking up my brain. This is fucking up my intelligence. This is wrong. This isn't it. This isn't what I want to do. And when those thoughts would come, when those thoughts would be fucking appearing inside of my head, what I would do is I would call it out, right? I would fucking support those thoughts. Yeah, this isn't right. Yeah, this isn't it. What the fuck am I doing? Why am I on here? I gotta turn this off. What the fuck am I doing? This isn't it. This isn't me. This isn't who I am. No, fuck this. No, fuck this. I hate this. I hate this. What am I doing? No, fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. I would call it out. I would take active participation in, I would help my conscience. I would help my thought of reason to fuck off with these indulgences. I would help my thought of reason by calling it out, by being aware of it, and honestly, by being ashamed of what I'm doing. What the fuck am I doing? This isn't it. Don't you remember how depressing your life was? Don't you remember how shitty and disgusting you were? Don't you remember how depressed and how fucking suicidal you became because of that life I used to live. I'd be ashamed of myself, I'd be ashamed of what I'm doing. And I'd call it out, I'd call it out. I'd even go as far as voicing it out, like voice out these thoughts, like, no, this isn't it. This isn't who I am. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, fuck, this isn't it. This isn't me. Like, what am I doing? My conscience is screaming at me to stop. This isn't it. I need to stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Whenever I would have those bouts, whenever I would have that essentially like a fucking battle with my fucking bad habits, when that voice of reason, when I would support that voice of reason, when I would go into that battle and fucking call it out, be ashamed of it, I would get a burst of motivation. I would get a burst of dissatisfaction with myself. I would get pissed at what I was doing. And now comes the most important part of this entire process of getting out of a rut really fucking fast. And that's your action. So once I would get that burst of motivation, what I would do is I would start it off with a pattern of thoughts, right? And my pattern of thought was, I'm going to get back up now. I'm going to get back up now. Like, that's it. That's what I was going to say to myself. Like, I'm going to get back up now. I'm going back to self-improvement again. Like, I'm going back to self-improvement again. I'm getting up now. I'm getting up now. Like, when I would have those thoughts, and I would immediately follow through with the action. Like, don't be a fucking bitch. You're 100% in control of your fucking actions. Like, don't like, oh, that's way too hard. Like, if you're being a fucking bitch, if you're trying to find like a fucking reason to not do the thing that you're supposed to do, you're overthinking it, dude. You're over fucking thinking it. You're over complicating it. You don't need any fucking mindset shift. You don't need any fucking, you don't need like some fucking magical item that would help you to just magically take action. No, you don't fucking need any of that. You just need to do it. You just need to take action. You just need to say, I'm going to get back up now. I'm getting up now. I'm going back into self-improvement now. And you just do it. Like, whatever you're indulging in. You turn off the fucking phone. You pack up the fucking sweeties. You turn off porn. You put a fucking password on it. You fucking get off the site. You do that. You fucking put your phone in a box. And then you go back into self-improvement again. You go back into changing your life again. You go back into living that life of change again. There's no magic ingredient. It's literally just raw fucking action. And if you even had fucking commitment to self-improvement, like we talked about previously, you'd know that this is your life anyway. You'd know that you're going to live like this anyway. Why the fuck are you delaying? Why the fuck are you delaying your growth? Why the fuck are you delaying who you could be, who you could become? You're wasting your fucking potential. You're wasting who you could be just because you're being a bitch. Just because you somehow wish that magically you'd lock in. Well, here it is. Here it fucking is. Here's what you need to fucking do. I'm telling you, you don't magically just lock in. You don't magically just do the action that you're supposed to do. And it just would feel normal. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel like a bitch. It's gonna be uncomfortable. And that's normal. That's the normal thing that you're going to be facing whenever you're doing this. Like whenever you're living this kind of life. That's the normal thing. That's the fucking normal thing. What the fuck are you wishing for? What the fuck are you even trying to like fucking wish would be the case? You need to make a constant decision for this. You need to make a constant decision for continuous change. That's why your commitment is important. That's why 100% commitment with self-improvement is important. Because if you don't want this life, then fuck off. Fuck off. Don't be here. Why the fuck are you here? Don't be here. Don't watch this video. Fuck you. Get the fuck off. If you don't want this life, then you're being a bitch. You're being a bitch and you deserve to be where you are. You're being a bitch and you deserve to be a loser for the rest of your life. If you don't commit yourself to self-improvement, if you don't commit yourself to living this kind of life, if you don't accept that you're going to live like this anyway, then you're never going to fucking win. Like whatever lesson I'm going to give you, whatever fucking application I'm going to give you, to help you get out of a rut, to help you get the fuck back into self-improvement, to help you like fucking lock in, get back up and do the right things again. You need commitment. And I can't give you that. I can't magically show up in your fucking room and slap you on the fucking face and just force you to do the right things. You have to do that. You have to decide to do that. And if you can't, then you're never gonna win. You'll always just be wasted potential. You'll always just look at yourself in the fucking mirror, knowing fully well that you chose to be a bitch. Your commitment is important. Whatever application that I'm going to give you won't ever fucking work if you don't commit to this life. And you don't need to overthink it. You just have to accept that, yeah, I'm going to live this life anyway. Because your brain will try to convince you that you don't want it. Your brain will try to make you think that you don't want to live this kind of life. But you do, don't you? You do want the kind of reward that you get from living this life of self-improvement. You do want to live a fulfilling, purposeful life. So accept that commitment. If you don't, then you'll never fucking win. If you found this video helpful, then you might want to check out the top link in the description, where lessons like this is just full-blown, basically, where I basically teach you how to get out of a rut, how to stop getting back into a rut, plus a bunch more lessons on how to become consistent, such as like how to quit your addictions, how to quit your bad habits, as well as practical applications like the ones I've mentioned before to help you to get consistent, stop quitting, and finally make fucking progress. So go check it out in the top link in the description. It's the end of the video. Keep moving forward, no matter how hopeless it seems. Bye bye.